Hey everybody, it's Jenny, and we are going to put together a traveler's notebook layout. I am going to share with you the products that I'm using right here, and I'm also going to be using some alcohol inks. It's going to be beautiful. So right now I'm going to trim apart my Yupo paper, that's right, Y-U-P-O, and you use that with alcohol inks, and also my cardstock for the other side. I also want to add a disclaimer that I understand that the lighting in this video is pretty bad. I filmed this in the evening, and ordinarily I only film with natural light, and so I'm just not familiar with this. It was either go ahead and share it with you anyway, or delete it, so I decided to share it. These are the colors of alcohol inks that I'm using, and you can see that I already added the first blending solution, which is just alcohol, and then I put down a couple of drops of glacier. I absolutely love this. Now you use the little tool to blow around. It's basically like a fireplace bellow. You use it to blow around the alcohol inks. So pretty. Now this little periwinkle color, it is also gorgeous. I understand it's really pale, so it's a little bit more difficult to see, but I'm just blowing it around. I'm trying to mimic or at least create the illusion of like a swimming pool because that's what the photo is that we're going to be using. I don't want to cover the whole page. I just want to cover the majority of it. So I'm also now using this blue-green turquoise color and then a little bit more of the glacier. It's so pretty to just pull it together and it all just feels like water and just gorgeous. Now I'm going to set that aside to let it dry a little bit. It does take a few minutes for the alcohol inks to dry, so I'm going to work on the right hand side of the page. I wanted to make sure that the alcohol ink matched this patterned paper. It's an American Crafts, the Obed Marshall collection. I can't remember what it's called. I'll link it up below if I can figure it out. And I just trimmed up a couple of inches and I'm going to adhere it to the bottom of my cardstock. The Yupo paper is what I used for my alcohol inks, and you already saw that. Now the photo and some of these little embellishments are going to be on the alcohol ink side. So I'm just kind of getting a feel for what I want to use over there so I can see what I have left to work with over here. I'm using this big photo frame with the cake in the center. This was actually my dog's birthday and we had forgotten it was her birthday. So after the fact, I felt pretty good that she swam on her birthday because she absolutely positively loves to swim. I wanted to cover up the text that was already on that frame, so I just adhered the little banner on top of it to say celebrate. And look, that's going to be so cute. Isn't it great? Okay, so I'm putting the adhesive on the back. You can see that the alcohol ink wasn't fully dry when I stuck it on there. And then I'm just matting the photo with white cardstock, leaving the tiniest bit of a white border on the edge. Now I want to add this fun up at the top, so I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive, put it flush against the edge, and then trim the excess off. I love this. This is one of my favorite things to do in my layouts, and one of these days I will move away from it, but not quite yet. I printed my journaling on some clear sticker paper, and so I'm just trimming this off from the paper, and I am going to adhere that up by the fun die cut. Spoiler alert, it's going to be a rather fun die cut. But I wanted to see how it looked on various parts of the page before I added it right there. The beauty of this is that with the clear sticker paper, it looks like you printed directly on the page. However, you didn't. You are able to put it wherever you want it. I absolutely love it. I think it's a really fun technique, and I haven't been doing it a lot recently, but I am for sure going to be. Now I added a few of these glittery die cuts from my Cocoa Daisy kits because I love the glitteriness, especially with this pool layout. Now this photo of my dog in the pool, I'm going to adhere in the center of the page, overlapping just a tiny bit, and I'm going to trim the edge off. I wanted it to be sitting right flush with the edge. I thought that was super cute and a great way to end it. All right, so now I'm just going to layer these die cuts on there, and that is it. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks so much, and make it a great day.